We're going to, have sex in his office and in his synagogue. Don't have those expectations, so that if it happens, you can have hakaras hatov. You can cultivate an attitude of gratitude, right? If it does happen. But he's providing her with the time of her life, and they just share everything with each other. I mean, this is the mark of a true love. She never been more of herself with anyone till Rabbi Bloom, and he shared so much of himself with her. They just shared secrets. It was beautiful. They went miniature golfing with his young grandchildren. I mean, he had her over to his home so that she could meet his wife. They went off to Santa Barbara the first week in August, right? And he told his wife he'd be at an overnight conference in Florida. And their last morning in Santa Barbara was just the thing of a romance novel. They made love all morning. And if you knew this rabbi, you'd be like this woman. You would just love being naked in bed with him. You would not feel awkward. You'd not feel self-conscious, not worry about any flaws he might discover. Like, this rabbi aimed to please her sexually. And the give and the take between them knew no bounds. I mean, they had oral sex. They had intercourse as though they were Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden before the fall. They explored each other in ever so gentle, a passionate way. They delighted in the innocence of their nakedness. Now, before she started having sex with him, she saw him in a different way. So now she got to experience a whole new side of this rabbi, and he was even more intoxicating. So after they made love all morning, he had to get up to pray mincha. And then they pack their things, and they turn their phones on. And his phone just starts ringing off the hook. And for the first time, the rabbi seems to be bothered by some of the messages he's receiving. But the rabbi doesn't want to say anything. And he calls his wife, speaks to his wife in Hebrew. They start yelling at each other in Hebrew. Now, by now, the rabbi was spending most nights at her place. I think her name's Miri, our protagonist. And then get up early every morning, go back to his home in North Hollywood. Now, for the first time, the rabbi seems really upset. And so Miri says, like, enough's enough. Who keeps calling you and yelling at you like that? Oh, it's nothing. It's no one. It's someone and it's something. Right? So Miri had been telling herself that what she'd been doing was not wrong. The marriage said his marriage was over, but now someone was calling him. And it did not sound like someone who did not care. So Miri had never been with a married man before, never meant to be with a married man. So now she starts feeling as though she's hurting someone else, and she doesn't like that feeling. No, it's not my wife. She doesn't care. Well, then who is it? It's nothing, sweetie. Sweetie,